The first superhero born out of nuclear waste. His face is so terrifying, we can't show it to you now. The Toxic Avenger.
This is the original Toxic Avenger mask, and as you can see, he's holding up okay, but he is very old. He's made out of R&D foam rubber. Do you remember that? So this is all foam rubber. And the eye is just a piece of plastic that I painted and detailed and embedded in there. And yeah, he was applied with medical adhesive back in the day, 355. So somehow it survived. We only had 3 of them, so this is the only one that's left. I think they wanted something more cartoony, but I don't seem to have that in my body. I'm not a cartoony person, so I tended to want it to be a little more realistic. And I actually based it on a victim of the Falkland War that I had found in the newspaper. It was a burn victim, so there were combinations of different burn victims when I sculpted it. But this was my first sculpture. It's my first mold, my first foam rubber. So I got very lucky with my first time out of the box. But yeah, so he is a little more sympathetic than I think they wanted. But I think at the end of the day, he was happy with it. Lloyd, I think he's told me that he thought that this was the right choice, and he's glad he went with it, and I'm glad he went with it. So it's a win-win for all of us. And here we are, years later, still talking about him. Who knew? I had no clue that this movie would do this. All I knew is that I had like some interesting challenges. Fangoria contacted me afterwards, and I did an article, and that began my special effects makeup career. So I sort of was happy about that. But then, yeah, the fact that it grew into what it is now as a cult classic is amazing. I had no clue that was coming down the road, but we'll always be thankful to him. Always be grateful.